Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nate, also known as Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome to week number 5 of the WBE, the World Battle Entertainment. Today we're taking on GameboyLuke in the Bristol City Blazikens. I believe I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not, but anyway, I'm really excited for this game. We got all of our transactions down. Now, that doesn't mean that we're gonna win or anything like that. It just means that, you know, we get to see new Pokemon on the squad, and I'm just really excited for that. So I'm just going to be going over the team pretty quickly, and if you guys want to skip to the battle, we'll leave a timestamp in the description, and maybe someone will leave a comment down below that we can pin just to help everybody else out. All right, so with that being said, we're going to just jump right into it. As you guys can see, Mike is coming back. We haven't seen Mike since week number 1, so it's been some time. I think it's been since week 1. I don't think we've brought Thundurus that much. So this Thundurus is really cool. It's a nasty plot sweeper. The only thing on his team that outspeeds it is Aerodactyl, so we have to be careful of that. We need to make sure Aerodactyl is gone before we get this thing rolling. It has Nasty Plot Thunderbolt with the Electrium Z to go for the Gigavolt Havoc. We have Hint Power Ice to hit the Landorus. We might have to check to see if that thing is Scarf first. If it is not Scarf, we can kind of just go ahead and click Hint Power Ice on it. We have Incinerate because that's a Fire type move that we can hit Mega Scissor with, and if we can get rid of the Mega Scissor with Incinerate, then we don't have to waste our Z move on it, and then we can just use that on something like maybe like a Necrozma or something else. So this thing, I'm hoping this thing puts in the work. It does a lot of damage to everything on his team. Hidden Power Ice doesn't only hit the Landorus. He has things like Delmise, but Incinerate also hits that, so we probably go for that instead. We also have Hidden Power Ice for Drampa, and that does a lot of damage. So this thing is looking like it'll put in some work. Next, we have Pokeaim, Young Strongjaw. This thing's job in this game is to set up Stealth Rocks, switch into the Mega Scissor a little bit, maybe get off a Heavy Slam on a Choiced Lock Primarina that's clicking Moonblast. This is especially defensive. Its main role is, like I said, is just to really just take on Mega Scizor, hit it with a Fire Fang, and that kind of thing. So as long as his Lando is not special, which I believe he's going to run a special Landorus this week, because it does hit the Steelix a little bit harder. It makes more sense to me. So we probably go down to it. But if he's running physical Landorus, then we should be okay to kind of just stay in, click Heavy Slam, get some damage off on him. But really, just there for the rocks. Next, we have Best Top, the Hydreigon. Hydreigon is running the Expert Belt this week. Really cool set. It's got Charge Beam, and now what Charge Beam does is it lets the Primarina not be a switch in to this thing, because if we go for Charge Beam, he comes in, he switches into Stealth Rocks, then he takes a Charge Beam. We get a +1 boost in our special attack. The next one has a like 80% chance to kill if he's like a max HP Primarina. So I mean, if he's running Spadef, then it probably won't kill. We'll have to probably pivot out into another member of our team and then go from there. But let's just say that he decides to switch out the Primarina because he doesn't want to get knocked out. This lets me just put on immediate offensive pressure on his team. Like, nothing's really going to want to switch into a +1 Hydreigon. It just hits so hard with Expert Belt, Dark Pulse doing so much damage to Necrozma, Dragon Pulse doing so much to Drampa, Flamethrower doing so much to Mega Scizor. So it's looking like Hydreigon is looking really good this week for just putting on a lot of offensive pressure. Like, he's gonna struggle to find switch into this thing. Then we have our Lucario with Life Orb, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Close Combat, and Meteor Mash. The Meteor Mash does so much damage. If we get a Swords Dance up to Necrozma, I think it just kills. The Meteor Mash, I think, is a 2-hit KO no matter what on that thing. So if his Necrozma is a Lucario switch in, Meteor Mash just 2-shots it. So I don't really have to worry about that. Bullet Punch is really nice for the Mega Aerodactyl. Not the Mega. It's not Mega. It's just regular Aerodactyl. It's really nice for regular Aerodactyl. It's not going to want to take the Bullet Punch. If it comes in on rocks, then Bullet Punch just knocks it out. So that opens up a spot for Thundurus to kind of come in and just put in the work. We could probably set up pretty easily on the Mega Scissor. They don't really run. I don't think there's anything that Scissors can run that touch Thunderous. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, I think he's gonna, like, I don't expect him to be a Swords Dance set. I think he's gonna be like a U-turn, Bullet Punch, like Roost type of set. That's what I'm thinking. Just makes the most sense against my team, but he could catch me off guard. And if he is like one of those sets, like a U-turn type of set, then Thunderous kind of just can come in on it. He's forced to U-turn out. We click Nasty Plot and we just kind of start working his team. So hopefully Lucario lets us get rid of the Aerodactyl. That will let Thunderous do that. Then we have Zeppeli. Zeppeli is a really cool Pokemon. This is going to be our switch into Primarina for the most part. It's Assault Vest, and we do have enough like it's like max HP, like almost max special defense. I think it pretty much will let us know if his Primarina is choice specs. If it is choice specs and he clicks something like Energy Ball, we can pivot out into Okay, so my mic cut out in the middle of explaining everything I just checked when I went to go edit. So pretty much what I was explaining is that we can find out if Primarina is choice specs, and if it is choice specs, then we take an Energy Ball. We'll be able to make a pivot out into something like Hydreigon, which will be able to eat it up just fine. If we if it goes for a water move, we can obviously just stay in, click the Side Shock, get a little bit of chip damage off. If we take a Moonblast, we can pivot out into our Mega Steelix. So that's really what it's here for. We got the Dragon Tail just in case Necrozma tries to set up and sweep, Flamethrower for the Mega Scizor, Scald for burns, and that's really it. That's all we really need to know about Slowking. That's what it does, and that's really it. So we'll move on to the last and final member on the team, and that is Sylveon. Sylveon has a role where it is probably just going to be used to take hits and support the team. Hyper Voice does have a little bit of does some decent damage. I think it does over like 50% to the Landorus, so that's pretty good. But it's really just supposed to be like a Wish Protect, Baton Passes for the slow momentum initiative to like potentially, like if we bring this in and he decides to switch out into something like the Mega Scizor, we can click Baton Pass, get that slow initiative, and then bring in something like Hydreigon, threaten it with like a Flamethrower, or and so on and so forth. And that's really it. This is gonna be the team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of thing. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the battle. Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nate, also known as Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome to week number 4. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little team recap that we had. Something that I did forget to mention in that team recap is that there is a link down below to GameboyLuke's channel, as well as the ownage page where you guys can pick up a New York Noibats shirt or any shirt in the WBE. I'm thinking about ordering like the WBE logo itself, because that shirt is actually fire. So this is the team. You guys probably know that from the team recap, but so I'm not really going to go into it. Hopefully Thunderous puts in the work. Hopefully we predict his team correctly. I'm not really sure about Scrafty, but I think I got 5 out of the 6 right. So we're going to let the battle begin. I'm a little scared. I'm going to pull up the damage calcs real quick. I switched the screens. Like I have my OBS on my main screen over here, and I'm going to put the damage calcs mostly because I'm trying to show off the fade that we just got. My ear's a little big, but we just got a haircut, so I'm trying to show that off. So let's see. He does bring Delmise over the other thing, but other than that, we got the team right. That's like the two things I was. It was either or. So those were the things that I wasn't sure of, because I think I knew he would want to bring a Pokemon that like would threaten like Sylveon with like a poison move, or the Anchor Shot works just as fine. Okay, so this thing is called Delmise. So let's put that in. I think my lead is going to be Hydreigon, because we kind of, I feel like we instantly just put so much pressure on everything. We don't have U-turn, but we can kind of just click. We also have the HP bar on the screen, so we should be able to tell damage pretty well. I'm sorry, like this video feels like it's super weird, but I'm really nervous, and I'm gonna try to do my best to commentate, be entertaining while focusing on the battle, and you know, all of that stuff. So good luck, have fun to Luke. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for playing. So best top versus the Pre-Marina. Okay, so he wanted to start with the thing that puts a lot of offensive pressure on my team. I'm gonna switch directly out into Zappelli. We are Assault Vest. We should be able to take whatever hit. If he subs, that'd be a little annoying, but I believe Psyshock always breaks subs, so should be okay. So Pre-Marina, I think he's gonna be Choice Specs. Choice Specs just does so much damage. If he is Choice Specs, the energy ball does over half. Actually, no. It does 40 to 48%. So we'll see what he is. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited too. Really excited. Zappelli. He's gonna pull a double. Labyrinth. Labyrinth is this thing. Does he want to stay in? Because I could have Ice Beam. Like, Scald is pretty free, but we also don't want to we also don't want to take like a knockoff, you know? So with that being said, I mean, we could just switch out into Sylveon. There's a lot of doubles going on right now. The Scald might not be a bad play, but if we lose our, if he clicks knockoff, he also might just click U-turn. He might just click U-turn. So he's brought like Tree Scarf, Landorus, a whole bunch. I just don't want to lose my AV, because then I really do lose a good switch into Pre-Marina. But whereas this, if he goes for like a U-turn, then he pivots out to make a Scizor. That would be bad, because then I don't get initiative. I'm going to stay in. Because I don't want him, like... Yeah, he's going to go for U-turn. If we Scald something, maybe we get a burn. That does a lot of damage. But we do click Scald, and it should be okay. If he goes out into Necrozma, if we get a burn on Scizor, if it comes in, that'd be insane. But I think Necrozma might be just a general, like, decent play. I think he would try to set up on me, because it's you know, we're a little passive. So I think I just click Dragon Tail, because I can't really risk him like just setting up on me, you know? But I'm scared. He made like a really good play, really good play. Switching out directly into Landorus. Oh, he goes out into that. No burn. But we do live an energy ball from this range. I mean, so I could just go for a Psyshock. I could also predict it, like, I guess I'm gonna go for Psyshock and see what he decides to do. He goes for Toxic. Okay, so he's not choiced. We're gonna click Psyshock, get some damage off on this thing. So that's good. That's good. He's not choiced. Okay, that does some like good little chip damage. That means he's now like in range where he's not gonna want to switch in to. Okay, so he might just click Moonblast. I'm gonna go out into my Sylveon, get some Regenerator. All right, let's see what he does. Moonblast. He's not choiced, so this should be doing a lot less. And now I think the play is to click the Baton Pass, because Baton Pass will give us some initiative on potentially Mega Scissor coming in. And if we're slower, that's just better for us. He might go for Toxic, which would be kind of annoying. Be a little annoying, but at least we get some like offensive pressure on him, because we'll be able to switch into Lucario, fire off a Meteor Mash, do some big damage there. I think he's choiced with Landorus. I don't want to confirm that, but he's not choiced on his thing. So Real Steel, that is the Scizor. We're gonna go for Baton Pass, get some good initiative. Good initiative here. Now, I think the play is to go out into Hydreigon. And I think we can click the electric move. I don't think, because he's not gonna want to take a fire move, right? He's not gonna want to take a fire move. He doesn't stay it. We click the yeah. Alright. So it's so risky, but I think I feel like you don't lose your answer. You don't want to lose your answer to Sylveon. You don't. So I'm gonna go for the Charge Beam. It's super risky, but you don't lose. You don't lose your check to Sylveon. You don't. Honestly, I think because he has plenty of switch-ins, right? Right? Like, if he's predicting a fire move, Landorus can probably take a fire move. It's Choice Scarf. It lives. Actually, that would be a bad play if I click the electric move then. So maybe not. But I think Primarina is probably still a safe play. I don't know. If he predicts me to U-turn, okay, let's see what he does. Because we click Charge Beam. Rush. Ooh, Aerodactyl came in on a Charge Beam. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That does a lot of damage. And we got a boost. So, I have a lot of bulk. Hydreigon versus Aerodactyl. Does Aerodactyl Choice Band kill me with anything? I'm so nervous that I can't even click the damage calcs. Stone Edge doesn't kill if he's Choice Banded. Not even a crit kills. Wait, does a crit kill? I can't click. A crit might kill. But he has to be Choice Banded and he has to get... I think... Is there any reason I don't click Dark Pulse here? I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse. I'm going for Dark Pulse. He goes for Rocks. Oh, Jesus. Okay. He goes for Rocks. We just click Dark Pulse. Now, is he going to... Okay, so Aerodactyl goes down. He wants his Rocks up. I don't have Defog, but I can get up my own Rocks against him. And now he has to find something to come in. Pitch. That is that. Is he Colbur? What is your name? Your name is Necrozma. Okay. We have a +1. What do you get? Do you get Drain Punch? Are you physical with, like, Drain Punch? Necrozma? Like, I know, like, Signal Beam would be, like, the hardest thing you can hit me with. I feel like Dark Pulse is just a good play. If he sets up... If he's Weakness Policy, though, that'd be annoying. Because Signal Beam would do a lot. It might be better just to go for Dragon Pulse and not activate a Weakness Policy, you know what I mean? I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse because the Dark Pulse doesn't kill no matter what. And this does a lot. So he's got X Scissor. He's not choiced. We do live this. And now I can pretty much freely go for a Dark Pulse and do big damage on anything. I think we could go for a Dragon Pulse again. We could also go for Flamethrower. Flamethrower should get a kill on Necrozma. Hold on, I just need the thing to move. Because it does around, it does 32 to 38%. Oh wait, hold up, I didn't even put the +1. Dark Pulse would have killed if it wasn't, so I forgot to put the +1. But if he was something like Colbur Berry, then it would have done less. The fact that he brought this in against it makes me feel like it could have been Colbur. So the Flamethrower does kill here. So I'm gonna just click Flamethrower because I think it's just like the overall safe play. And we do get rid of Necrozma, which was a huge threat. Okay. Okay. So we've already broken down, like we've already gotten rid of 2 of the things in his team, but it's not like it's safe yet. I still want to keep this around. Like this thing is, it could be Choice Scarf, it might not be, but I think overall, like, cause I can see a Choice Scarf U-turn happening, or he might not. He could just go for, okay, I think Sylveon's probably good switching. Because we're physically defensive. And he's shown U-turn. He'd probably want to go for a fighting move, right? Or U-turn. Okay. Okay, and he's gonna U-turn out into the Scizor. That would have probably killed me, I think. Because I think he's Choice Scarfed, and I think he's like Adamant. Or, no, he can't be Adamant. He has to be Jolly for speed creeping. But I think that would have killed me at that range. Let me see. I shouldn't have done that. I should have. Let's see. If he, so Hydreigon, U-turn, yeah, that would have killed me. Okay, I don't feel bad. So he could go for, I don't know, like I don't think he's gonna be like, I'm gonna go out into Pokegame. We can get up our own rocks. If he's Swords Dance, then GG, dude. GG. But I don't expect you to be Swords Dance when I really don't. I don't. Because Bullet Punch a +2 Bullet Punch doesn't knock out Lucario from full. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna Mega Evolve. And I think Fire Fang is probably safe. Let me see. What's the... Okay, hold up. We got our Pokegame. Shout out to Pokegame, bro. Pokegame versus a Delmise. How much is Fire Fang doing? Fire Fang does 37 to 48. Heavy Slam does 34 to 40. I think it's probably in our best interest just to click Fire Fang. Yeah, we're gonna click Fire Fang. He's gonna stay in. If he clicks Superpower, he can't. I mean, he can't 2-hit KO me. So Superpower does less than half, and then he's gonna be at -1. So let's see. Okay, I was really scared. I'm like, please connect. So that does a lot of damage to him. I don't think he's gonna want to stay in. I mean, he might be like, okay, I have Delmise. I don't need to keep this around, but I still think it's really good. Man, I'm so nervous, dude. I'm so nervous. I mean, Fire Fang is I mean, Primarina could take a Fire Fang. Is Scizor gonna want to try to roost up? He's at -1. I think he's gonna... Is he gonna go out? I'm gonna go for the... Let me see. How much time do I have? I have a minute left. Landorus. Heavy Slam does a lot. I'm gonna click Heavy Slam because it does the same amount to Delmise. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna U-turn. Okay. Because Fire Fang and the Heavy Slam do pretty much like the same damage. So I'm gonna go for the Heavy Slam because I know it does so much to Primarina if he decides to try to eat up a Fire Fang. Just part of me is kind of wishing that I would have brought Choice Scarfed Lucario instead this week, instead of setup, because my Bullet Punch now, because he got rid of the Aerodactyl really like he kind of just threw away the Aerodactyl, and he's relying a lot more on the Choice Scarfed. I mean, there's no confirmation that it's Choice Scarfed. All right, Heavy Slam is going to do over half to this thing. And then, let me see. So Landorus, Earth Power does like 53 to 62. I don't know if he's gonna... I don't know. The Heavy Slam did get a bit of a higher roll on him. It did 65, because it does 55 to 65. It looked like it did about 65. If he gets a min roll, then he doesn't actually knock me out with an Earth Power, unless he's like invested in it. But he's only shown like U-turn. I don't know if he's gonna want to. I mean, I could just go... I could go out into... Because I don't think... If he clicks U-turn here, then, like, he brings out what? Like, the Delmise? I'm gonna go out into the... It's kind of like a weird play. But it makes sense. Like, you don't click, I mean, you could click U-turn, but you don't click, yeah, okay. He goes for the Earth Power. So, I wonder if he's choiced into this. We're gonna find out if he's choiced or not. Hidden Power Ice is probably pretty free. I don't even need to set up. Goes down to Rusty. Delmise, okay. Does a good amount of damage. Let's see Choice Banded. Does Choice Band actually knock me out with anything? Choice banded. Thunderous. Thunderous. Power Whip could kill me. Power Whip could kill me. After rocks. It's like a 37% chance. But he's taken... actually... Depending on his investment... Incinerate might be the play. Incinerate might be the play. How much does Z... We have 30 seconds. Z Thunderbolt do more? Z Thunderbolt actually can get the kill, maybe. Alright, I'm going for Gigabolt Havoc here. Because even though it's resisted, it has a chance. Because it looks like it... Based off of the rolls before, it looks like it might actually. I don't know. It looks like it's probably a roll. No, okay. I don't know. What the hell was that calc? So he's going for a Z move of his own. That looks like it's a steal Z move. That probably gets me. I don't know. But 2 Z moves, Continent's Crutch. Oh no, okay, that's the rock one. Okay, so he's blown his Z move. He's gotten rid of the Thunderous. But at the same time, he has to pick a sack now. He could sack this off, go out into... Okay, so Thunderous goes down. I played Thunderous really poorly. I'm not gonna lie. I played it really, really poorly. Because I could have... I mean, we would have gotten 2-shotted anyway. Does it make sense just to kind of go in and click the... Hold up, how much does... I mean, he might have Earthquake. He probably has Earthquake. I was gonna say, it doesn't make sense to try to set up with Lucario when we don't have, like, a safe thing. Like, I think probably just going out into best top, clicking Dark Pulse is probably the move. I just don't want to... I don't want to get too weak and lose to something, like, stupid. Alright. It's going to be a close game. Because my team is whittled, he has rocks up. It's going to be a close game. This isn't over. This isn't over in the slightest. Alright, I fire off a Dark Pulse here. I have to keep Sylveon at enough health to make sure that we don't lose to Landorus. I need to make sure that... Dude, this is a hard game. It's a really hard game. Like, I feel like I was making some good plays, but I feel like me throwing away Thunderous the way I did was a bad play. Because it checked the Mega Scizor really, really well, because it doesn't kill me with Bullet Punch. And I threw it away like an idiot. I mean, we also don't lose to Scizor because, I mean, if we keep the Lucario around, we can always just bring it in after it kills something. So, I mean, he probably just goes in, clicks U-turn. He has no reason not to. But if he goes out into this... Oh, wait, we got rid of the... Did we get rid of the right thing? Okay, hold up. Delmise is gone. I think we can go out into Lucario. Because it's like, he's just going to U-turn. If he goes for, like... He's Choice Scar, so he's not going to click the... He's not going to click Superpower. Yeah. And then we can click, yeah. And he's gonna pull another, he's asked to pull another sack. Alright. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, Luke hasn't said anything. Alright. Dude, this is a game well played, I think, on both parts. I think the U-turning was good. I don't know. Like, I threw away the Thunderous, dude. I threw it away. Very bad play. And I hyped it up so much in the, dude, I hyped it up so much, dude. I hyped it up so much in the team recap. This game did not go according to plan, except for Hydreigon putting in, like, the work with Charge Beam. That's the only thing that actually worked out. But to think, dude, if I don't know what his item was on the... I don't know what his item was on the Necrozma, because if it was Colbur Berry, it would have been the same thing. It would have been the same thing. I don't know. So this is going to probably die to a Meteor Mash. Okay, so Lucario versus a Primarina. So he's probably more defensive, but I think Meteor Mash still looks like it gets... It's a roll if he's max bold. Because it does 46 to 55, so it looks like, so if he's at like 52-ish%, it's like a 25% chance, it looks like. I'm gonna just click Meteor Mash. If he's, it depends. It really depends on the roll. Okay, we got him. But that was if he's max HP, max defense, you know? Alright, so that's gone. Then he brings out Labyrinth. I don't know if he clicks U-turn or if he just clicks the Earthquake. I mean, Bullet Punch does like 20 to 25% to him. Like, I think he has to click like the Earthquake here. I think he has to click Earthquake. I mean, if he clicks U-turn, then we lose Hydreigon. If he clicks Earthquake, we lose Lucario. But then we still have the Steelix, so I'm just gonna go on the I'm just gonna click Meteor Mash. If he clicks Earthquake, I mean, it's not confirmed that he's Choice Scarf, but he's been playing it like he's Choice Scarf. He's a god if he bluffed this entire time. But I've seen him bring Choice Scarf Landorus. I think it was like 3 out of the 4 weeks or something like that. Like, he brought it a lot, so I know he feels very comfortable with it. But I don't know. He could be bluffing it like this entire time. I don't know if he's just doing it for momentum. Like, the way like this is going, I wonder if he's just kind of debating it. But okay, so he clicks U-turn. I was gonna say, if I didn't, then if I switched out predicting the Earthquake, I literally would have just lost the thing. So I believe Meteor Mash should get the kill. We're Life Orb Lucario. So yeah, there goes that. We get the +1. Let's see. Does +1 Lucario get the knockout on Lando? I don't think it does. It might. It's a roll in my favor, so I'm just gonna click Bullet Punch. No reason not to. Okay, we got the kill. Lucario cleaned up. GG's to Luke. Oh my god, the first win of the season, dude. Oh, bless, dude. Thank you so much to Luke for having this battle with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Pick up a t-shirt. Whether it's a Bristol City Blazikens shirt to support Luke, if it's a New York Noibats shirt to support me, or WBE shirt to support the WBE, you know, go ahead, do all those things. It really means a lot to all of us. So have yourselves a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.